Hello, good morning and welcome to another Friday morning in Ali's Art Shed. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use some wax medium, which is to seal the painting. Rather than using a varnish, I prefer to use a wax coat. So this is an acrylic painting that I've done. I've painted it onto a panel board, and I'm going to seal it with this Dolan's wax medium today. So you need a soft cloth. I put some wax on already, and you just use it like you would when you're polishing your furniture with furniture wax. So it's just a case of popping it all over your painting like that in a nice even coat. It just takes a little while to do it. And you can build up a couple of layers as well. I just prefer wax because sometimes you can get a bit of grit in your varnish. I mean, there's nothing wrong with varnishing it, but I prefer the wax. It's just my preference. So that's a nice even coat all over now. I'm just going to let that dry for a minute or two. And then what you can do is you can buff it up and then get a nice semi-sheen on it. Also, it just gives a nice even coat and a nice semi-sheen all over. So that's what you can use with an acrylic board. You can also use it for, if you wanted to, because I'm a watercolour artist as well, you wanted to just wax a watercolour to either protect it or to put it in a frame without glass. Sometimes when you put a watercolour behind glass, you get the reflections of the windows or whatever that's reflecting in the glass, and it detracts from the actual picture itself sometimes. So a good way to put it without glass on is to use this Dolan's wax medium, and it's the same treatment that you can do on that. Just wax it all over. You can give it a little bit of a sheen, a little bit of a buff, and that would be ready then, sealed. And it's also protection as well from it fading a little bit. So that's another way you can use this wax medium. So I wanted a little bit of an opinion on this one here that I've done. It's a scene of a river. It's a beck that runs through the village, and I saw it as an abstract painting, and I've got some frames for it, and I just wondered if you could help me choose which colour to put it in. So I've got this lovely tray frame or float frame, and you can just sit it in. So this is an oak colour, so we'll pop that in, see what you think. So a float frame is exactly what it says. You leave a little bit of a gap all the way around, and it looks like it's floating inside. So that's the oak one. I don't know what you think. Looks quite nice, sort of a fresh, picking up the colour of the yellows in the picture. Or I have a black one, which will pick up the darker elements of the painting. I don't know what you think of that one. That's quite nice, isn't it? The black one. If you can leave a comment below in the comments, just let me know what you think. either the oak frame or the black frame. And then this is ready then for framing, and it will be on my website for sale. It's the size of it is 30 centimeters by 40 centimeters, and when it's framed it's a 20mm depth. Yeah, I really enjoyed painting that actually. So yeah, I had fun painting that one. So I hope you have a really good weekend, and I will see you next week, next Friday, in my art shed. Bye for now.